Today we're going to be installing the Broaddict beach bars for my 4-door soft top Bronco. Alright, so in the box you're going to have 2 rails, a shorter one and a longer one. That's important to note for later. We have all the hardware. We have the brackets, foam pads so you don't scratch your paint, and the tools you'll need for the install is a ratcheting wrench with a 12mm socket, 12mm wrench, and a Phillips screwdriver. I'm going to start off by putting the foam pads on the bottom of these brackets. Alright, so now I'm going to start assembling these onto the rails. I'm going to have, this is the bottom of the rail, like this. That's the top of the rail. So I'm going to loosely install these. I'm not going to tighten everything until everything goes on there. Once it's on the Bronco, then I'm going to tighten everything down. So I'm going to take these right here. You're going to need 3 here and 3 here. Put the washers in like this. I'm just going to tighten them snug so that they're not 100% loose, but they're not going to move at the same time. Like that's just enough right there. It helps if you have this facing down like that. We're going to do the same for this side, and also the same for this rail as well. Now it's time to install these. You just need your Phillips screwdriver, the screw, washer, and the bracket. You could tighten this part down all the way. Just keep these loose still. You can do the same on all four corners. I have a soft top Bronco, so I do not have that additional bracket. Okay, I'm going to start by putting the shorter rail in the back one. So remember, the shorter one goes in the back, the longer one goes in the front. And you're just going to mount it to these nutserts right here. And this is why you keep these brackets loose, so you can do final adjustments. I'm going to take the 12mm bolts. Do it by hand. A little tight to get your hands in there. Alright, now you got the other side in. Seeing how you have all the bolts and all the hardware loose, you still have adjustment here. Now you are good to tighten down all these bolts. You're going to tighten down the two lower ones first on both sides, and then you're going to tighten down the three ones that are hanging down. Try to tighten that down. Then you can move these and tighten these. These can move, these bolts, like this. So for strength, I would recommend putting two like this, and the center one further out this way. All right, now it's time to move to the front. Now the front longer bar gets attached to these nutserts. You can either put it on these two, or if you want it further back, you can put it on these two. In my case, I'm going to put it on these two. Same thing, 12mm bolts. It's a little tricky to get them started. Once you got it, yep, there you go. Perfect. So tighten these down, do the same on the other side, and then come back and tighten the upper ones all the way down. They're installed now. My initial first impression is that they are high quality. You can definitely put your surfboard on there when you go to the beach or anything like that. You don't have to worry about scratching up your roll bar. These will be great if you have your hard top off all year or your soft top off all year. The only thing is if you live in a climate where it rains or you don't have the ability to park your Bronco in the garage, it could be kind of troublesome to remove all this just to put the soft top or hard top back on.